I should like TikTok. They have short, funny videos that are specifically catered towards me with one of the best algorithms in the world. But there's just always some dumb shit happening. There was the prepubescent kids doing cringy dances, which still happens. There was like thievery and larceny, but this newest trend takes the cake for the worst thing I have ever seen on TikTok. Basically, there's like a TikTok live where you can hop in and someone will actually be live in person in real time doing something to entertain you. But the thing that people are doing the most to farm viewers and money is counting. But they do it with words, kind of like Mr. Beast did with Logan Paul saying it 100,000 times. It's what they do here. There's a guy I saw who's trying to say jet 1 trillion times. And we'll talk about in a little bit why that is literally impossible. But first, hey boys, how's it going? Hope you guys are enjoying the video, but I wanted to tell you real quick to afford all of my numerous TikTok gifts about Guardians of the Galaxy, the new video game that just came out a couple of weeks ago. I played it on stream for a couple hours and it was actually pretty fun. It's basically Guardians of the Galaxy and you play through a new storyline featuring all the main characters from the game with a few puzzles and a few mechanics to make it easier. Look, it sounds like I'm capping and there's a gun next to my head, but this was a funny game.
Keep hitting those dingers, George. He'll make it in the Hall of Fame for sure.
Me watching Tom Brady every day. The dialogue was pretty authentic to the actual Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, even though the voice is not the voice of Mario anymore. So I played it for a while. I had a good time. If you guys want to check it out, feel free. Link in the description. Shout out to Marvel's for letting me do this quick sponsor segment and for helping pay for my TikTok live addiction. All right, bye guys. Hope you enjoy the video. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Let me explain a little more, because it's not just counting and then you watch and then tune out and you say, I'll tune back in later when they're closer to the trillion. It's counting with a twist, where every single dollar amount you give can reduce the amount of counting they've done. So let's say, for example, I want to count to 100. If I'm at 99, you could give me like $5 and then I'll be back at 1 and I have to start all over again. But you can also give me money to get my number back up and then cancel out the $5 that made me go down. And you'll notice that this could lead to a forever ping pong of not reaching 100, but also just getting money. Now, if it sounds cringe, it gets worse. Here we have a man who's trying to count to 1 trillion, saying the word jet. Every time he says the word, he'll tap the screen to count 1 jet say.
J, stop liking. J, Soy Alex, Cade, Prinkle, GF, stop with the roses, please. Just stop, guys. Roses make me go negative. You're a cutie with a coral. 999, 999, 999. Let's go.
There's already a lot to unpack in that 20 seconds, so let's just start play by play. With the first part, where he says the word jet and then counts it on his iPad. Now, let's slow this down here.
J, stop liking. J, Soy Alex.
Okay, he said jet 3 times there. So he's really not even counting the amount of jets he says. He's just kind of double tapping the plus button while occasionally saying the word jet. It's kind of like the NBA, where dribbling is more of a recommendation than a rule. Saying the word is kind of a guideline. So, okay, he's not actually saying it right, but it might be a little confusing what all of these giant gifts are. Well, that's how TikTok works. Basically, you can transfer the money you have into gifts, and different gifts will cost different amounts. $1 is worth about 66 TikTok coins. It can differ based off the package you buy, but generally, a single penny is worth 2/3 of a TikTok coin. And then a single TikTok coin is worth 1 rose emoji. Does that make any sense? No? Well, that's how the fuck TikTok did it. So basically, you can throw out however many coins you want, and a coin will get you a rose. If you give like 100 roses to someone, that's worth about $1.60, something like that. Anyway, let's take a look here at this chart again, because the background is really what we need to take a look at. As you can see, a rose makes him go -1. So right now, Cade just gave him 195 roses. So he should go down 195 on the left. That's not how they do it. The way they do it is way, way scummier. They will just start crying because you gave them the roses and they have to go down, tap the minus button a few times, and then move on. Because this is more of a guideline than a rule set they follow.
Cade, Prinkle, GF, stop with the roses, please. You're setting off a chain reaction.
And part of this manipulation tactic is very clearly reminding the thousands of kids who are watching what a rose will do to you and how terrible it is you're doing this. But also, Pog, what a good thing we'll do. We're going up. Whoa.
999. Let's go.
The fun thing about this, and I watched this for 2 hours. I'm pretty ashamed to say this. On Thanksgiving Day with Cutie and her family, I watched this for 2 hours just to learn it. And I've discovered that the positive things like a coral or a private plane, that's another one, are random. It's basically a way to say, oh, I got a coral. I don't have to do any of the negative things at all. It cancels out.
You guys are not winning, all right? You guys are not winning. I don't care. I'm gonna win.
Huge emphasis on you guys are not gonna win. You guys are fighting me. The only way you guys can fight against me is with your money, but I'm gonna beat you with my determination and willpower. But let's for a moment just test the hypothesis. Can he win? I'm going to take the next 10 seconds to say the word jet as many times as I possibly can. And then at the end, we're going to do a little bit of math. So let's start. Jet, 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 jet. All right, 63 times. Great. In 10 seconds, I was able to say the word jet 63 times. Now let's whip out the calculator app. Okay, cool. 63 times 6 equals 378. This is hypothetically how many times I would be able to say jet in a minute, assuming I kept the same pace, which was a pretty fast pace. So I'm not exactly sure if I could, but let's just be generous. Now let's times it by 60 to find out how many times I could say it in an hour. 22,000. That's closer. That's closer, 22,000. Now, that's an hour, but there are 24 hours in a day. Let's assume I don't sleep, I don't eat, I don't even take real breaths. I just say the word jet without interruption as quickly as I can, 24 hours in a row. That would be a little over 500,000. Now, you know, there are 365 days in a year. That's true. Everyone knows that. Let's just say I take the year off. I've taken a month off. Let's take the year off and say jet all the time. We're at 200 million. In a year, roughly, I could do about 200 million sayings of the word jet if I had zero interruption, not a single second off in the entire year, which means that in 5 years, I could do about 1 billion. He's trying to say it 1 trillion times. You know how many billions are in a trillion? It's 1,000. So if it takes me 5 years to do this much, it would take me 5,000 years without a single second off to be able to say jet 1 trillion times. Let's assume I'm immortal and I still need to, like, you know, get 8 hours of sleep, eat, shit, whatever, do human stuff. This would realistically take 15 to 20,000 years to say the word jet 1 trillion times. But somehow, some way, Patrick, within a couple of hours of being live, is at 9999999999999. And he's only just a few hundred away. Now, you might have noticed at the bottom, the rocket. The rocket will reset you the entire trillion. You might be wondering, Ludwig, how much does it cost to purchase a rocket? Let me tell you. A rocket costs 20,000 coins. Now, for some reference, that's about 30,000 pennies, aka $300. $300 to reset 5,000 years of uninterrupted work. That seems a little unfair, but let's just see how this guy reacts whenever someone says you're gonna get a rocket.
We're not gonna get a rocket. Stop saying you're gonna send a rocket. That's what everyone says, and no one's gonna send a rocket. We're chilling. If I got a rocket, I'd break my mind. Do not send the rocket. We're not gonna get one, and we're chilling. I'm glad.
Dude, you're not gonna give me $100. You're not gonna. I would literally suck your dick. I would take down your pants and then suck your penis, literally to completion if you did that. But you're not. No one's gonna do that. You wouldn't. That would be so great. You're obviously not gonna do that. But if you did, you would receive a blowjob from me right now. If that happened, if that were to happen, that's what would happen. But it's not gonna happen. If there's one thing I am, even if it's whatever negative word you want to apply, it's self-aware. And I am aware that I have the record for the most subs of all time ever. And I got that during a subathon where people would give me subscriptions and the timer I had to stream would go up. And you can say, Ludwig, this is similar. And I would agree. I would agree in a major way. The whole entire time I was like, I would love if this ended. Please let this end. And then people would be like, no, it's funny when the timer go up, and then keep donating. The difference is I did it. I stayed live for an entire month. I gave up 1 month of my life in exchange for money. I did that, and I knew that that was the exchange I was doing here. this is not the same thing because I want to show you what happens when he gets a rocket. I'm sad to say that somebody caved. and I will let you know it wasn't me. Embarrassingly, I did spend $200 on TikTok coins because I really wanted to see what happened when he got the rocket because I wanted to put it in the video. But before I was able to get the purchase through, somebody else did it.
Why would I get a rocket? If someone sends a planet, it can cancel out the rocket.
A super arbitrary, random, last-second, sudden showdown. Let me tell you how much a planet is worth, because it cost $300 to reset all the progress he had done to get to nearly $1 trillion. A planet would actually be $225. So it's actually discounted. It's less money to get him up, which then begs the question, what if you just got him a planet when he was at like 900 billion? Would he finish? The answer is no one fucking knows because the guy makes it up as he goes along. Now, his original promise was he would break his monitor and literally cry and do a face reveal if he got the rocket, and none of this happened because it's all fake. It's all just fake shit. None of this is real, but it's real money. And that's the thing about this. If this was just for like entertainment, sure, go off, king. Yeah, make some shit up, say some dumb stuff. I don't care. But this is real fucking money from people. During the period I watched this, which was about, again, an hour and a half, 2 hours, he went from a top 50 creator in money earned to a top 29 creator. He leaped up the leaderboards. This is a top 30 creator on all of TikTok in money earned. And then eventually someone calls him out for not doing the face reveal and the monitor break. So this happens.
As soon as I show my face, you guys are gonna see the stupid sunglasses. Fine. Stop. Why are you sending this song? Why, Cole? No, Nick. Why are you sending the sunglasses?
It would take him 5,000 years now if he just said the word jet and that's all he did, and that's every second of his life. But do you think that's what he's gonna do?
Oh my God.
No, he just ends the live. And I want you to take a guess at home. Does he A, start the next live stream at -2,000 and then climb all the way to the trillion number? Or does he start the next live stream at 999,999,990,000 and then barely inches away while fake crying? It's B. I just went right now to Patrick's TikTok page and let's see.
Money, stop. Do not like my pin videos. Do not like my pin videos. Every time you like my pin videos, I have to go down by 30, bro.
Do not subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do not, chat. Do not subscribe. I'll have to drink this entire bottle of tequila through my asshole if you subscribe right now. No. And the Hennessy, if you do it, I will have to double funnel it into my butt crack. Dude, no. Please don't subscribe. Please, whatever you guys do. I would hate it so much. Don't do... Are you down there? Don't do it. No. Look, Patrick is not the only guy doing this. This is a very popular trend on TikTok. I saw this other guy doing it who's just tapping 1 trillion times, which, let me tell you, is actually less deceptive because at least this guy was tapping and not saying a word that he wasn't actually saying.
Guys, let's go. I'm gonna do it. Let's go.
And this one was a miracle. I tuned in when he was 1 tap away. All he had to do was tap the button and then 5,000 years of uninterrupted work would be complete. But let's see what he did.
I'm gonna do it, guys. Stop, bro. Stop. Bro.
The first 4,999 years of his life. Year 5,000. I'm going to do it. Oh my God. Do not stop me. Whatever you do. This is crazy. It's so obvious. It's so obvious. And the thing is, most people who are watching kind of know it's obvious. In fact, they're calling him out. Ain't nobody said anything, dude. But some people do. Some people fall for it, and when they do, they get their name called out, and they get all the gratuation glory, whatever you want to call it, when their name gets called out, and they send the $5, $50, or maybe even $500 for that sweet, sweet trillionth tap.
4.
It's a countdown. This is a countdown to hit a tap. He's doing a 5-second, hey, if anyone wants to last second all of a sudden give me a shit ton of money, let me know. I mean, you could theoretically just start at this number right here, 999999, all the way, one tap away, and then just hold the phone, and eventually someone will crack because of this super fake overt reaction where you just go, no! I stopped watching because the point of these live streams is not to hit any goal. I know more than anyone how it feels and what it is like to basically extract money out of viewers in exchange for doing some sort of punishment. I've done it literally the most anyone has done it ever. But I was there for a month. I fucking slept on stream. I came in my pants in the middle of the night and then woke up after having cummed myself, being incredibly embarrassed in front of 40,000 people. That was my punishment. It's just crazy to directly scam this hard. I feel bad about what I did still. Sometimes I think about it and go, yeah, maybe it was a little much. This is a crazy way to make your livelihood. And it happens all the time on TikTok Live. But this is the reality of TikTok Live. I hope it changes because it is probably the biggest shit show I've ever seen. And maybe you're thinking to yourself, hey, everyone on earth who donates to that guy is dumb. All right, which is fair. You're right. But they're also just kids who maybe have a little bit of money, maybe somehow conned their parents into asking for roses, and their parents are like, I don't know what the fuck that is, but sure, I'll give it to you. And that's where their money goes now. And I would not call this all harmless. This is a pretty manipulative tactic of a bunch of kids who end up on a live stream and end up losing real fucking money. But that's just another reason why TikTok is bad. It could be so good. It could be so good. They just need like humans to just be in the back end being like, you know what? We'll get rid of that. We'll just make it short, funny videos. That's all they need. And look, I don't want to just talk about how things are all so bad and dog shit and negative. I will shout out one creator who does do a lot of lives, so I think it's actually really funny. His name's Namdakun.
Yeah. Sigmund, I read your paper. It's really, really good. Mom, you're not supposed to read my papers.
He basically just does some writers' rooms live streams where people hop in and try to help him out writing some sketches, and they actually end up being like pretty funny, usually historically based sketches. You know, since I bought all of those TikTok golds, I have 23,000 now, which is roughly like $300. Let's send him a rocket, see how he reacts.
Oh shit. Ludwig, whoa, this is quite involved. Holy shit. Are you guys seeing that? What the hell is that? Thank you for the rocket, Ludwig. Damn. Ludbuds. Ludwig. Was that Beethoven? Ain't no way. Wait, who's Ludwig? You guys keep saying, ain't no way Ludwig just do that. Who's Ludwig?
Anyway, check out Namdakun. I'll throw a video of his at the end. And Patrick, come on.
Braden, put the marble bust of Thomas Jefferson back. No, you didn't bring a marble bust of Thomas Jefferson from home, Braden. I saw you on the bus. Caden, whose pen is that? Nancy Pelosi's. So where does it belong? Nancy Pelosi's desk. Stop live streaming. You're gonna get us all indicted. So this isn't part of the normal tour. Is it?